Just thought I'd make this video before heading off to a production meeting in Toronto. So how did my love for the horror genre begin? It's not so much of an appreciation that I have for that genre. It's just what I find myself just making. It's not so much that I like horror films. I just make films, and these films happen to fit into the horror category. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably more of a fan of the thriller genre, but anything over the top and explicit are things that I tend to enjoy doing. Anything that sets people off and bothers them. What made me want to be a filmmaker? I mean, that's really, really hard to answer. I do know that my grades in school were nothing special. Certainly a socially isolated person. And I just knew that going about the traditional route of having a nice life for yourself wasn't going to be something that I was going to do well at. So why not just put it all out there, all the chips on the table, and gamble my life away, which is exactly what I've done. The most challenging part of getting these movies made is finding the right people to work with and getting people to believe in you, to want to have your dream come to life. Starting to kind of clue in on signs with people ahead of time to know whether or not they're worth the effort is a skill set that will help you out a lot. I mean, getting money raised, that's very hard. I don't find coming up with an idea hard. That's the easiest part for me. But you know what? Regardless, it's always a marathon. It's starting to become less and less of a marathon for me. But being prepared to put in years and years of your life and make some enemies, that's the hardest part. Having good sound, I'd say, is one of the hardest parts about making a movie. Something always gets in the way, always, all the time. It's all about sound, it's all about sound. It's not lighting, it's sound. The most rewarding part, though, is seeing the thing done and just having that done with, and kind of cluing into things about yourself and your personality and how you think through how you used film grammar in that film project you had just made. So yeah, I guess just seeing myself in my movies. The horror movies that I've seen recently that I really like, the two that come to mind are the film Possession from 1981. It's about this married couple that lives under the Iron Curtain in Berlin then, and how it becomes like this demon that takes over their life and their grip on reality. And the other one that I've seen that I really liked was Let the Right One In, the vampire movie from 2009. So those are two examples of films that I've recently seen that I like a lot. I've been trying to rewatch a lot of James Whale horror films. So The Invisible Man, Frankenstein. Yeah, I mean, I guess those are the horror films right now that I'm really into.